Good evening. What is the topic of discussion for tonight? Well, as you can see, I have brass cartridges laying on my desk, 100 of them. These are 10 millimeter brass cartridges, and they are about ready to be reloaded. They've been cleaned. Some of them has been primed. I'm going to explain why, because that's going to be the topic here. All the while, when I was doing my research on 10 millimeter rounds, before I bought my first 10 millimeter pistol, uh, all that I knew till about a few weeks ago is that these cartridges take large pistol primers. I was mistaken. Till I bumped into a few cartridges. As a matter of fact, I bought a box of Blazer 180 grain with 180 grain bullets, and all the while I thought that they use large pistol primers. I was mistaken. Blazer ammunition uses small pistol primers, and I was stunned. Then I was reloading some brass from the range, some FC brasses. Now, I don't know. I got to do my research a little bit better. FC brasses, I don't exactly know what they are. I got to do my part. I got to do my research. It's probably federal. I don't know. But I started reloading them and priming them, right? All the while I thought, this probably are large pistol primers. Well, guess what? Large pistol primers wouldn't fit. So I had to reset my reloading station. I'm ready, right there, my back. One of them's now for large pistol, this one, and that one's now set up for small pistol as large primers and small primers. So whether they be rifle or pistol. Why? Because FC brass takes small pistol primers. So that's good because now if you're a reloader, you know that large pistol primers are $10 more expensive or more than $10 more expensive than small pistol primers. Small pistol primers are running about what? $89, $90 per box, and large pistol about $105 a box. So now you're probably asking, is there a difference in performance? Now, I don't have those nice scientific gadgets that measure speed. I don't even know what it's called, right? All I know is that how does it feel when it shoots? Granted, large pistol primers, they're just violent. The receiver pushes back, pushes forward, the chamber a new round really quick. It's why I love it because re-engagement is quicker, right? Quicker. Bam, bam. This goes back in, not like a 45 where it's slow. So, after I've shot a few Blazer cartridges, which I just reloaded with small pistol primers, they were actually fairly decent. My only question was, why is it providing more flash at the end of that barrel or that muzzle? That muzzle flash is just, my God, it just brightens up the whole range. Well, maybe because I was using the same powder with the same amount of grain, so there's nothing much different about that. Same weight of the bullet, 180 grains. The difference is the primer, meaning that if it's smaller, now correct me if I'm wrong, if it's smaller, it's less hot or it's not as hot as a large pistol primer, meaning it's going to burn that powder slower, which means the burning rate of the powder through that barrel is going to be slower. By the time it reaches the very end, the bullet reaches the very end, the totality of that powder has not totally burned off yet. That's why you see that flash, right? That's why short barreled rifles, if you use the same load data for 16-inch barrels, you see that big flash at the end of that shorter barrel and a loud boom because it is that powder that's burning. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating. But my point is, shootability factor, they're both manageable. 10 millimeters, pretty violent anyway, right? But regardless, it comes back real quick. And I'm happy with both. So if you're running out of large pistol primers, you can just use small pistol primers, provided it's on the brass that it's meant to accept small pistol primers, blazers and FCs. Now, 45 caliber rounds, Federal, Spear, and Blazer cartridges take small pistol primers. I'm wondering if it's the same case with 10 millimeter. I already know that Blazers take small pistol primers. Let's see if Federal and Spear take the same thing, because they're all manufactured by the same company. That's probably why. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, to our men and women out there that are deployed anywhere around the world, that are still participating in their time in the service, are active duty, right? Remember, we all love you. There's a reason why we in the retired community are able to do what we do now, because you guys are still doing your jobs, being active. You guys enjoy your evening. We love you. We all love you. It's been a pleasure to observe the world's finest service post.